Stick drift. If you're a console gamer, this is something that you've either experienced already or you will experience eventually. There's nothing more frustrating than when you're, and I'm going to quote Canadian prices here, when your $100 PS5 controller or your $75 Xbox controller or your more expensive variant in the Elite or the Edge develops stick drift. All these controllers have the same thing in common. They use little analog thumbsticks like this. Inside these little green covers are basically a potentiometer. It's a mechanical device that has a little metal ring where a little arm slides back and forth on it, and that varies the signal that's going back through these connectors that attach to the motherboards inside your controller. Eventually, the little two metal contacts, they start to wear or they get dirty, and that's what causes stick drift. If you haven't experienced stick drift, you just haven't used your controller long enough. That's the simple fact. So what is stick drift? Well, your thumbstick will be in the center position, but because of the dirt or the wear on the little potentiometer inside, it'll be red as though it's off to the side, forward, backwards. Either way, your character on the screen is moving around without you doing anything. So, why am I talking about that? Well, there's a solution to stick drift. This controller, the EZ-SMX that I did a little review on a few previous video anyway, if you can go back in the history you can look at that and find it if you haven't watched it. It comes with something called Hall effect triggers. They're completely different. They're not mechanical. They use magnetics in order to do the same effect. The position is measured that way, and nothing is in there to wear out. So what we're going to do today, we are going to look at a set of thumbsticks that I got from Amazon, once again, through their Vine program for free. So we're going to rip this bag open. We're going to open it up. I haven't looked at this. I've had this for a little while. Okay, Hall joysticks for Steam Deck OLED. I'm going to see if I can angle that so you can see it. There you go. Reflection isn't too bad. We're going to pop this open, take a look at these, and I'm going to install them into my Steam Deck. Alright, this is, I've had these for a little while, so I'm kind of interested to see. Now, my Steam Deck, it's still in great shape. The thumbsticks aren't drifting or anything, haven't got any problems in that regard. But I saw these, and I saw the opportunity to get them for free, so I thought, hey, I'm going to do that and take a look and try them out. Now, I'm just looking at this, something interesting in there. There's a little wire that is attached, goes all the way up. I don't know, I'll try and get my hand out of the way so you can see that there. Yellow wire, and that goes up inside the housing here. Position of my lighting isn't great for that. I can try and move it over more, see if that works better. And you can see that goes right up inside the thumbstick. It's a little disappointing. I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out whether or not I can use my orange thumbs caps that come with this, but not a big deal. Initial take is they feel pretty good, fairly smooth, which I would expect given how my controller feels. It uses the same tech, so yeah, looks good. That's them. I'm assuming they go this way inside because of where the bumper buttons are on here. Comes with, let's see, we got, oh, nice pair of tweezers, screwdriver, of course, for taking it apart, and splungers. Okay, so we are going to start digging in a bit here. I gotta get my case off, and I'll probably fast forward through a lot of this or not record a lot of this just for brevity. You're not here to see me take apart a Steam Deck. I've done that before. So yeah. Right, that's off. Now I have shut this down already fully, so if you're not sure how to do that, there's plenty of tutorials online. I'm not going to go through it again. Never done this part before, haven't taken the thumbsticks out, but we're going to see how it goes. I mean, how hard can it be, right? And this looks pretty straightforward. 3 screws on each side. Just again, I'll reiterate, I love the fact that Valve has designed this so that it is user repairable. Something I wish all console manufacturers would employ. I find it quite annoying, I'll just say. Okay, so there's a little wire that goes up in these too. See? Wasn't kidding when I said I've never taken them apart before. Didn't realize that wire was there. So I'm thinking that these originals will just get put away, and I will be installing these ones for now. And that is that. Let's see, this is a little bit tricky. Let's see. I think I need to flex that a bit. Get that into position. There we go. The cable out of the way. Fat finger syndrome. There we are. And pull this back. Flip the clip up. In. There we go. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I've changed my setup here a bit since the last time I did some kind of an overhead situation. The microphone is in a better position now, so hopefully the audio is much more consistent than it was last time. Just stick that one in first since the screw was sticking to it. Alright, so the first one is in. Fit right in, as you'd expect. And something interesting, if we look at the back, you can see the extra control chip that doesn't exist on the originals. And that's doing the interpretation of the positioning on the thumbstick as far as I understand. Now the other thing these Hall effects have, and we're going to have to probably play with this and test it a bit, there's little buttons on them. I'll bring that up. You can see these two, one there, those 2 buttons. They are there for adjustments, so you can adjust these. If there is a bit of drift when you first install them, you can adjust that out of them, apparently. I've, again, never done that, so I don't know, but we'll see once they're in if everything works as expected or there's any issues. There we go. Right, just starting up Assassin's Creed Black Flag just to mess around a little bit, see how the sticks work, see if there's any drift or any issues. A little awkward because I don't have the back panel on, obviously, so it's a little bit weird to hold it. But for a quick test, it should be okay. Well, everything feels great. I mean, nice and smooth. There doesn't seem to be any areas where it's not fully responsive, and zero drift. So no adjustments required, but yeah, I think that's it. It's a quick process to stick them in. It was really easy, and they seem to work great. And I'll never have to worry about stick drift, or at least probably in the time that I use my Steam Deck, I'll never have to worry about it anyway. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm not going to bother sitting here and putting this all back together. I think that part of it is self-explanatory, just putting the cover back on and running all the screws back in. So I'm going to leave it here. But if you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment if you tried Hall Effect triggers on any of the controllers that you have. So far, I'm very impressed with them, and the two things that I've tried now, the one controller, I've used this one, I've mentioned it before, the Easy SMX X10 controller. I've used it quite a bit with my PC, and works great. I've had zero problems, and it's less than half the price of a PlayStation controller or one of the Xbox controllers. It's significantly reduced. It's a little over half price of an Xbox controller, and it works great. So it'll be interesting to see how these go. I'm not expecting any problems. If I do happen to have issues with them though, I'll make sure and follow up with another video. But that's it. Once again, you can find me on X at Mental9R. I'm on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, all at Mental9R. And of course here on YouTube, this is at Caffeine Entertainment. Don't forget, it's time to wake up and play some games.